Well, hello there. Today we are back with an interesting video, I guess. I'm not really sure. That depends on how you take it and what you make it. So, what we are going to talk about today is what I'm going to tell you guys about today are 5 no bullshit tips on how you can become a better photographer tomorrow. Actually, today. If you start implementing them today, you'll become a better photographer today, a better videographer today, without spending a single goddamn piece of moolah. Just depends on how you implement them and what you make out of them. Like I said in the start of the video, how you take it and what you make out of it. Anyways, let's go. Before I get started, I actually want to make a comment on the other sort of portrait tips and photography tips and all those videos that are there on YouTube. Most of them are stupid bullshit, trash. I've seen so many of them when I was starting out. I still do see a lot of them every now and then. And I'm like, this is crap of the purest kind of quality. This is crap. This is crap of the purest quality. This is... What the hell is he saying? The fuck? So, it's true though, because most of these videos have tips like shoot wide open and you'll become a better photographer. Really? Okay, cool. I believe you. Or you know what? Travel more. You'll become a better photographer. It's true. Traveling will give you the sense of exploration, blah, 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 blah. It's not going to make you a better photographer. There are a few things, psychological, philosophical things that you have to change over here that will make you a better photographer. That if you change in your procedure, the way that you do things, that will make you a better photographer. Slowly, gradually, but it will. These are slow-paced methods. These are not extravagantly fast methods that will make you a photographer like, yeah, now I am better. No, these will take time. Do them over a period of time and it will help you out. So, let's get us started. Ooh, oh yeah. How was that transition though? TikTok people rate me from 1 to 10. The first tip that I have for you guys is get sunglasses. Get sunglasses of different colors and shades. And when I mean different sunglasses, I don't mean the frame or anything like that. What I mean is basically the color of the lens. Imagine having a real-time filter in the real world when you're taking photos. These are filters. I see the world in yellow now. How is that good? Why would I need to do that? If you see the world differently, you will automatically become better at observing things differently. What these glasses help you do is, now when you go out and you explore, you will see things in yellow. It's a yellow filter basically. And you're going to be like, oh, so that's how the whites are supposed to look if I apply a yellow filter. That's how the blacks are going to look. You will get to know how color balance is supposed to happen when you're trying to play very strongly with a color grade. You will get to realize quite a few things on the fly when you use glasses. This one's blue. You can use blue. You can use black. You can use any sort of glasses. Get them for a very cool style quotient also. It's an added advantage that you're going to be dropping swag wherever you go. That's cool. That's the added advantage. But the main benefit of this is now you see if I'm in blue, I get to see how a blue-white balance on the world is going to look like. I know that if I'm to play with the color blue, these are how the other colors in my images are supposed to look like. And when you train your vision that way, it's pretty cool. If you ask my friends, if you ask the models that I shoot with, I always have different colored glasses. And it's good. You can use them for shoots also, added benefits. But the biggest, greatest benefit, the biggest reason that I have so many sunglasses is because you get to see the world differently. Very important. Now, I'm not saying go and buy 50 Ray-Bans and be broke. No. I'm saying go to the cheapest, shadiest market in your country, in your locality, in your district, and buy as many cheap glasses as you can for the least amount of money that you can spend on them. So yeah, I got 5 of these for $10, I think. If you convert it, that's 500 rupees. So I don't go to a shop and I buy one sunglass, because if I go and buy one sunglass, the guy's going to be like, that's going to be 300 rupees. If I go and buy 5, he's going to give each of them for 100. Power of bargaining, helps me, helps you, helps them, go for it. Now, point number 2. I get a lot of DMs asking me, I want to shoot with a lot of different models, but I try to approach them and they're just not interested. I'm very heartbroken. I feel rejected. It's okay. Point number 2 of your photography journey, of you being a better photographer in this journey, is shoot with the same person. Shoot with the same person again and again and again, as many times as you get. When they're free, when you're free, plan a shoot, do a shoot with them. This is basically for portrait photography. For any other sort of photography like landscape and stuff like that, I would suggest go visit the same place and shoot it differently. But if you're pertaining to portraits, find that one person and do as many different kinds of shoots as you can with them. There's this very interesting Chinese saying. I think it's a Chinese saying, I'm not really sure. But what it means exactly is, I'm not afraid of the 1,000 things that you have done once. I'm afraid of the one thing that you have done 1,000 times. I got this from a movie called Chandni Chowk to China. It's a thing that stood in my head. It's an okay movie. It's not that bad. It's not that great. Very important technique. The more you train something, the better you get at that one thing. Simple as that. It's very basic psychology. How I implemented that in my life is that my friend Shivika, I used to shoot a lot with her. We did all sorts of random things. We did indoor flash photography. We tried using wand lights to shoot this image. We tried using ring lights to shoot a set. We have shot outdoors, indoors. We've shot photo walks. We've shot at different locations, different clothes, different wardrobes, everything. If I do owe anyone any sort of credit, it's going to be her, because of her I got to shoot a lot of different things with the same person. So yeah, very important. Find that one person who loves to be photographed and shoot them every goddamn day of your life. Tip number 2 done. Tip number 3 is a basic editing tip, editing hack, whatever you want to call it. Take breaks. Have a Kit Kat, man. Not sponsored. Once you're done editing an image, take a break, man. Take a 5-minute break, take a 10-minute break, take 30 hours, whatever kind of break you want. Then come back to the image, open it. 3, 2, 1. Do you like the image? Do you like it? You don't like it? Cool, the edit has to change. If you like it, cool, that's it. That edit works. That's the edit you wanted to do. Simple as that. This idea of taking a break sort of helps neutralize your opinion towards the image. While you're editing it, you're psychologically invested into it. And then you feel after the edit that this works. I've spent so much time on this edit. But you know what? Get a reality check. Take that break. Validate the idea of this edit. I have a video that I probably will either link in the description or I'll link somewhere. I don't know where it's going to be, but there will be a link that will be there on the screen right now. If you can't see it, it will be in the description for sure. But it's to another video that I did on YouTube. It's about how I edit an image from scratch. In that, I use 3 basic editing stages while I'm editing an image. There's observation, execution, validation. For the validation point, the last point, you need to take that break. Only then you'll be able to unbiasedly assess your edit. Otherwise, you can't. You just won't be able to. Take that break. I guarantee you, you're going to come back, you're going to feel the edit is weird, you're going to change it. Now see it. Do you like it? If you like it, post it on Instagram, post it on Facebook, post it where the hell you want to post it. Point number 4. Point number 4 is listen to good music. By good music, I don't mean the horrible Bollywood songs that they're making right now. Not party songs, not songs like that. Listen to music with good lyrics. Listen to music with good music, melodies. Go and listen to the global scale of music. Listen to French music, Spanish music, all sorts of music. They are going to create an emotion, an expression inside you. Because music that you're hearing or listening to right now is able to generate some sort of thing inside you. And correlate that to photography. The idea is that now you're going to take photos and you're going to be like, I feel something from this photograph. I feel the mood that I've created. There is a mood that's going on in this image. And I like that. You're going to feel this correlation of how one form of art can sort of build an emotional expression inside you, and how you can push that into another form of art. Listen to some Spanish music. You'll get some sort of inspiration. I like this expression. I like this emotion. Let's take a photograph that's very similar to this expression, this emotion. You're going to build your visualization from this. You're going to build a sense of, hey, you know what? I've heard something, I've seen something. I want to try and see it without actually shooting it. The idea of building visualization and developing it and training it is to be able to see how you're going to take the photo, edit the photo, do everything without actually having to take that photo. So now if I'm here, I can see outside the balcony and I'm like, that's the expression. I'm going to make a model stand there. There's a nice wind flying. We're going to use greens. We're going to make the model wear red. The sunlight's coming from top right. And that's how I'm going to shoot it. The edit I'm going to be doing on it is going to be that. Done. I've just visualized a photograph that I'm probably going to take in the future. And that's how you do it. That's how you build your visualization. It starts, I kid you not, from listening to good music. So go out, go on YouTube, go on Spotify, check out playlists, check out music that you have not heard, check out artists that you have not heard, see their music videos, listen to their music, and learn from it, man. That's how you do it. Another idea behind listening to music is look at the music video. Very, very cool. This is what I used to do a long time back. I still do this actually a lot of times. I listen to the music and then I visualize an idea that music has created in me. I don't just visualize an expression or emotion. I visualize the video. And then I actually go and check out the music video. And then I see how close my visualization was to the person who actually shot the video and what they created. And I'm like, oh, it's quite different. It's quite similar. This is what I had in mind, but that's how he brought it out. That's interesting. All these things are going to help. It really, the word is inspire. This is how you get inspired. This is how you build your inspiration. And this is what you should be doing instead of just blatantly going and copying someone's work. That's wrong. Don't do that. But this is how you truly can get inspired tomorrow. Or just start listening to good music right after this video. You can check out this channel on YouTube called Colors. They have fantastic music from across the globe. Listen to everything they have. Feel it. Visualize it. So the last point that I'm going to make is build your visualization. Very similar to point 4, but a different way to do it. The idea of building visualization is to also train it. Now, there are ways to build your visualization and there are ways to train your visualization. You build visualization by perhaps connecting to an emotion or an expression. You train visualization by training visualization. When I am running out of ideas or stuff like that, or I just want to see what I can do to spark a sense of creativity in my mind, this is what I usually do. Get one of these. This is a word search book. It has words. It's just basic puzzles and stuff. Find the words, highlight them, whatever you want. It's not about doing the puzzle or doing the word search, but these are words. These are basically immense number of ideas on every page. One fine day, wake up, open a random page, see the first word. We have a star is born. That's an idea. A star is born. Think about what you can do with a star is born. You can shoot something in yellow, you can shoot something in bright, shimmery clothes, you can use yellow as the color itself, you can try and get the light to be glimmering, you can shoot a slow motion video. So many things you can do with a star is born. Let's try another page. Artificial. If you don't like the word, just go to the next word. Progress, Atlantic, lakes, Roosevelt. This is just one of the ways that you can do to train your visualization. Now, how do you train it? You have a word. Now, you train it by actually visualizing. The idea of building your visualization is to be able to shoot everything in your head without actually having to shoot it. Means if a client tells you an idea, hey, you know what, I want to do this, I have this, these are the keywords, mood board, you should already know what you'll be doing to take that photograph, how it's going to look, what you're going to need to do it. Click. There you go. You have an idea in your mind. You can propose that photograph to your client and you automatically become a very credible source. Integrity, credibility, creativity all at once. Visualize. You're a photographer, man. If you can't visualize, what the hell are you shooting? Build your visualization, and these few tips that I've given you are psychologically just going to help you do that, to build your visualization. So yeah, these are my 5 no bullshit tips that you can do today tomorrow, day after, whenever you see this video basically, and become better at your photography, your videography, or any art that you do. These are very synonymous with other art forms also. So yeah, try them out. Mention in the comment space below if you've used any of them, or if you do any of them right now. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Let's share about it, and that will be interesting. I have a few bonus tips also, so let's talk about that. You know, at the start of the video, I mentioned that these tips are not going to involve money as a factor to help you become a better photographer or a better videographer, or content creator, or visualizer, whatever. But if you do have the money, here are my tips on what to do with that. These are investment tips. I'm going to be your broker right now. I'm going to tell you how you can hedge your funds and investments to make them pay you off well in your lifetime as a photographer. If you have money, spend it on lights. Nothing else. You have 5,000 rupees, see which light you can buy. You have 20,000 rupees, see which light you can buy. You have 2 lakh rupees, see which light you can buy, and then go take a trip to Paris. So yeah, that's tip number 1. Bonus tip number 1. Bonus tip number 2 is, if you have 2 lakh rupees, see how you can buy second-hand stuff with it. Buy second-hand stuff. Cameras retain good value. They're like second-hand cars. If you can buy a second-hand car that's 10 years old, why not a camera? Why not a lens? It's going to save you money. You can take that trip to Paris. And I think having a cheap camera and a cheap lens and stuff like that, and going to Paris to take photos of the Eiffel Tower is much better than staying in Mumbai, having a 5D Mark IV with an L lens, and taking pictures of whatever you want to take pictures of in Mumbai that you otherwise already do every day. Something to think about. That's it, folks. That's it for me for this video. Hope these tips have helped you. You can follow me on my Instagram. You can subscribe to my YouTube, and we're all going to be very happy if you do that. And by we, I mean me. And by we, I also mean you, because you get me motivated to make more videos. I'm anyways going to keep making more videos, so don't worry about that. But it's always good to have some sort of connections. Let me know whatever you're feeling down in the comment space below, and we can chat and we can talk about it. Perhaps I'll make a video about it. Why not? Anyways, with that, wink differently and keep killing it, man. You guys are doing great. Pow! See you.